Hello and welcome back to the Edain mod for Battle Middle-earth 2, the Rise of the Witch King, and today we are looking once again at this Tower Wars map, now playing as Mordor as I said I would after I finished the Imladris video. Again, I wanted to try and get this done first, but it took a lot out of me. So what I'm going to do when you're playing with Mordor, there are so many ways you can do this. Because you could just go Old Nazgul, immediately Fell Beast them once you get his deadliest servants, etc, etc. You can just you can get Dol Guldur, you can get Minas Morgul, but I'm going to do it immediately from the get-go, trying my best not to slow down. So we want to focus on the characters that are really good at what they do, or really good on this map. So we want Gothmog for the passive that empowers all orcs. We want the two Nazgul here because they can eventually gain Fell Beasts. These Nazgul, however, cannot, and they are 120 command points. We're not getting them. We do also want the Mouth of Sauron because he has a lot of powerful abilities. And we also want Moloch because of his ability to summon more trolls. And you never know, if he slams on the ground, he might be able to possibly hit something with his AoE. So yep, we also want a barracks. We want a battle tower, so we can upgrade all these towers with fire arrows. Then we want... What else do we want? Then we just want 4 arsenals that each provide us with reduction in upgrades for fire arrows for our eventual... Well, whenever we start getting archers. But we won't be getting orc archers from here. We'll be getting Morgul archers from Minas Morgul. But first we need to make Dol Guldur so we can get Camul, because he, unlike the Witch King, before he gets his army, he can ride on a Fell Beast, so he's going to be invaluable in the beginning. And then later on, yes, making more archers is good, but we're also going to try a little something I tested in the first time I tried to record this. If you use the influence of Sauron on a... Let's just use it firstly on the battle towers, because this is where most of our damage is going to originate from in the first few waves. Those fire arrows are, they're good. We want to be getting... We don't want the reinforcements from Rune or Harad, because neither of them are capable of going onto the track, and I think they actually break the game. So we want to start retaining the land, then immediately to his deadliest servants, then to call the Horde, and then to Power of Past Ages. We want Gorthour as soon as possible. No exceptions to that rule. Also, we want these towers filled with archers as soon as possible as well, but we don't want them to fill them up with the Black Orc archers. We want to fill them with the... Actually, no, we do want to fill them with the Black Orc archers, don't we? Oh, now I'm conflicted. Because the Black Orc archers... No, we want the Black Orc archers, one in here, and one in here. So they're not in the way when we try to use the abilities of the Overseers. We also want to be using the influence of Sauron on the slave farm, because every unit that has an Overseer does more damage when we have that upgrade. But other than that, we do the basic setup. We go for production increase, then we go for improved defensive measures on every single one. Then up here we want to build the Currafungal Barrack, because that also provides a arrow tower, but we do need to make a few units before we can actually get that arrow tower, because we can't just upgrade it like most factions. So in this area we want to start off by getting the Dol Guldur fortress, because unfortunately it doesn't get... The poison aura doesn't affect the enemies on the track. It doesn't reach far enough to use that ability, but we should be fine if we then get the Morgul fortress, because as I said, we have a little technique I plan to use using the Morgul blades that the Nazgul obtain, but the Witch King does not. We'll be having him on his Fell Beast because that's the way he'll be best used. But Camul and the other two Nazgul, we do not want them on their Fell Beasts. We might want Camul on his Fell Beast eventually, but I do want to keep these two Nazgul, which we are going to give them the Shadow Lord and the Dark Marshal battle armor, so they can use their abilities to completely remove the armor of all enemies in the area. won't affect us in the slightest because we don't have. We're never going to be in direct combat with our opponents. But already compared to when I tried this the first time, we only have half the heroes that we needed from last time. We're now going to get the Cirith Ungol barracks because we've got Minas Morgul. We're going to recruit Camul. Now there is one thing I was planning to test. Do we get a unit of Castellans? Because yes, we can't use them, but it's less. It costs a lot less command points than if we were to get the Black Riders, because we need to get Sauron to level 10. And for that, we've trained a Nazgul already. We've recruited the Mouth of Sauron, and we've occupied a build plot. We're about to make a unit from Cirith Ungol. We can get a unit to level 5 easily, so that's 5 points. So I'll get him to level 6 altogether. We're not going to get all the Nazgul, but we can get Gothmog or Murloc to level 10, which will get us to level 7. Then we need... What else do we need? 10 Overseers. Oh, I need to think this through now. We need to get Sauron to level 10. But can we do it without needing to recruit the Black Riders? This will get him to level 5. Level 5, level 6 with the Overseers, level 7 with Power of Past Ages, level 8 with a level 5 Orc Horde. Oh, I'm missing out 2 levels. Where am I missing out the levels? What am I missing? Oh yeah, level 9 with a level 10 Gothmog or Moloch. And then level 10 is going to have to be get the Black Riders. I wish I could do it by just getting the Castellans, but they don't have the Screech abilities and the AoE poison that the Black Riders do. So we need to destroy this now. And in fact, we're not going to get the Black Riders yet. We'll get them when our need is most dire. For now, let's just focus on getting the Witch King. Because we can't really use those Nazgul until we have... So now we've got level 5 Sauron because we have some recruited a unit from Cirith Ungol. So next we're going to start recruiting some Orcs from Minas Morgul. In fact, we could actually get 20 Orc Hordes. That would get another point completed. Obviously, level 3 Siege works would mean we'd have to build catapults, which are pointless. We tried to show that off with Angmar. It did not end well. So with Camul, we want... Oh yeah, with Camul we can immediately put him onto his Winged Shadow, so we'll do that. So mount the Winged Shadow. And I'm sending him far away because we don't want him destroying that last troll cave yet. So what I normally do is I'm saying Gothmog and Moloch for a bit. While we're waiting for the rest of these things to happen, we can't start this without having all our preparations. I'm just not waiting a million years to get them all done. But next we need to upgrade the Cirith Ungol barracks to level 3, so we need to make maybe a unit of Black Urukai. That should be enough. Then we need the Witch King, so let's stop that for a second, get the Witch King. Also, these Black Aurochs and the Cirith Ungol Halberdiers cost no command points. So immediately you have free units. So we've almost got Influence of Sauron back up. I would go into the Minas Morgul Fortress, but until we have his Deadliest Servants, that's kind of as a throwaway on the Influence. We wanted to use it on the Fortress to get... For how many units of Orcs can we get? We can get 3 units of Morgul Orcs. That's really good to start off with, because they only cost 80, unlike most Archer units that cost 90 or 120. So for every 3 Orc units, it would be the same as getting just 2 ordinary two ordinary Archer units. The Mouth of Sauron allows us to train Overseers. And then get the Overseers churning. We need first 10 before we can get Sauron to level 6. Next we need a unit of Orcs to reach level 5. That shouldn't be too hard. We should be able to get them into the early levels really quickly. Can we get these yet? Requires the Arsenal. We haven't got the Arsenal yet. So we need to wait for them as well. Like I said, the most amount of setup. If we didn't do any of this setup, I feel like we'd lose because we can't just slow down the. We can't slow down how. We can't slow down the waves. The waves will keep going no matter what we do with them. We have to just take time. And I'd rather not have to start from the beginning. I want this video to be a little bit longer than usual because I feel like either this will work and we'll win, or this will fail and lose immediately. So let's get these Black Aurochs into their respective towers. Number 1. Number 2. And number 3. They're not going to do much, but unfortunately their abilities don't actually remove armor, they only remove strength. So yeah, the best thing we can use them for, because another thing to note, once an Overseer joins a unit of Orc archers, or just Orcs, they cannot... Wait, what they can get... Wait, we already got the... You already done that? Oh no, this is another thing. Okay. So if you upgrade a unit of Orcs with Overseers, they can immediately get the fire arrows, even though they shouldn't be able to, because that would count as a glitch. I'm finding so many different glitches on this map. It's unbelievable. So we don't want to be making any Orc archers, but we want to be getting more Overseers. Once we have 10 Overseers, that's Sauron up another level. So we need to make 2 more after this. That's another 600 points. I think we're going to do is we're going to have Gothmog and Moloch as a separate command group. And you guys join with the Overseer. Kill off that troll. I've also noticed I've seen all the different skins that the troll's going to have. There's 3 different skins, and they're all really well detailed. The one I like the most is probably the original, which most people don't actually notice is the troll you see in the Mines of Moria. But yeah, you can use the Crack the Whip ability. Also, another thing to note, Inspection. Morgul Orcs receive plus 50% damage and 25% armor, so they immediately get more damage just from having an Overseer join them. So let's say they dealt like 20 damage a shot, they now do 30 damage a shot. Then if you use Crack the Whip, they now do 60 damage a shot. And say like an ordinary Gondor soldier, let's say in retrospect they had 60 health each, that's an insta-kill on an Orc archer. That is crazy busted right there. So what have we got? We've got the fire arrow upgrades. We haven't upgraded this. Oh, whoopsie. Also, let's. How big is the upgrade from the Influence of Sauron? Orc hordes with Overseers deal 20% more damage. So plus 70% damage, then double all of that together. So that's 370% damage. That's stupid. That's reaching stupid levels of damage for Orc archers. These Orc archers, with their full upgrades, could deal more damage than an ordinary unit of Rivendell archers, or even in Rivendell archers, Linden archers. That's not enough Overseers, is it? We need the 2 more. Forgot to add them in. How many we got here? We got 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, we need 2 more Overseers before we have the full lot. And let's send those 2 level up, or 2 heroes that can level up, back into the fray. Again, I would have made Gorbag / Shagrap, but 1 unit of Kirifungal Orcs that will just immediately get trampled or just does nothing is not worth it. Also, it needs to be on an open field, so if you just forget about it, then you're screwed. And this is the original troll skin I was talking about. It's so much more added detail. Also, a thing to note about the Mouth of Sauron that I only saw when I was preparing for the first time. His mouth actually moves. Look at that. They actually managed to put enough effort in to make the Mouth of Sauron's mouth move. That is amazing. I have to admit, whoever thought of that is a genius. Unfortunately, hardly anyone will ever see it, but you know. Just look at that mouth and tell me you are not afraid. No, that's the horse. There you go. That is frightening. So we need to get some more points before... We need to get it to level 3 first. We need to get this to level 3 as well, although that's going to be less valuable. Have we got all the overseers now? Yes, we do. Sauron is now level 6. We've used the influence of Sauron on the slave camp, but not on a arsenal yet. Although, from what I've seen, we don't need it. From what I've seen, we do not need it. Once we have 2 more command points and we can get his deadliest servants, we will put influence of Sauron onto the Morgul fortress. But for now, we want to be destroying this last cave troll, getting Murloc and Gothmog close to level 5 already. So Gothmog's already giving an additional 15% damage bonus to all nearby orcs. So you know, there's endless buffs. But no. You guys sit back. Let's see how much damage one unit of Morgul archers can do. These are orcs, I'm going to add. These aren't just like Silverthorn arrowed Lothlorien archers. These are Mordor orcs, and are doing about the same amount of damage as a Silverthorn arrow Lothlorien archer unit would be doing. And this unit costs... Technically, it will cost more to get all this done, but the Silverthorn arrows, I believe, cost like 700 per upgrade. So it's... I'd say because it costs 300 and another 300, then 200 and 400, the Morgul orcs just cost more overall to get them upgraded to their full potential and just rival the Lorien archers, which is terrifying because orcs, we've called the Horde, orcs can come out in massive numbers. Damn it, I need to make another unit. Have them sit there and behave. Do we need anything else from over here? We do not yet. We will be making the Black Riders, like I said, once we have his deadliest servants and we've got Sauron close to level 10. Because then we can use the Black Breath ability and... oh, the damage will be tremendous. So right now we cannot use our 3 other Nazgul. All they can do is sit and watch. Although Witch King can use his Screech, which is okay. Also got the Screech of the Dark Marshal and the, unfortunately, Morgul Blade of the Shadow Lord we can't use yet. We've now got level 3 tower just in time. So if we are to use the Screech of the Witch King, I'll send them running in fear. And we've also got the Winged Shadow, which is just obliterating everything in our path. GG, you scrubs. You're not going to get past us. Now, I'm going to be super aware of what's going on in this battle, because if I haven't already mentioned it in the enlarged video, or now, we technically lost the first time this happened, because from what we saw in the enlarged video, a unit that, on Rohirrim that died about here, with fire arrows, just kept running forward, across the line, and we lost. That will not be happening again. I refuse to let that happen again. And so I'm going to be on my guard, watching every subtle movement of these fools. Also, we want the Mouth of Sauron off his horse so he can use Morgul sorcery. It's not the biggest damage dealer when it's spread out on a lot of units, but you know, you never know. One hit KO that does more damage than the Lightning Sword of Gandalf is still valuable. Doesn't last for as long, but it's still good. Then we can also use Words of Delusion. No, we can't. Doubt. Enemies in here is half their speed. Okay, so we want to be using Doubt. Descent doesn't do anything. Words of Misery only affects a hero, but only half their damage. Our heroes don't deal damage on this map, so it's just basically wasted talent. And unfortunately, like I said, the aura of the fortress does not reach the Haradrim, but we do have fire arrow battle towers guarding the pass. They're not getting through these. And even if they do, they've got the Black Uruks waiting with their crippling arrows. They stand no chance. And now we've got his deadliest servants. Let's just pay to get the robes of the Dark Marshal, of the Shadow Lord, of all the others. And now, oh crap! So I just forgot I can't get this Dark Marshal and the Shadow Lord onto the track now. Ugh. So yeah. I've only got one Morgul Blade instead of 3. That's irritating. Oh well. You live and learn. And right now, I know from enough experience that these bears need to die. Witch King, do not give up on your pursuit of those bears. That's right, pick it up and throw it to the ground. Oh, look at those arrows, turning them all red. Unfortunately, the Witch King does not have a Morgul Blade to use, so he's useless. But the Camor, the Easterling, does once we get a level 7 Dark Lord. So we're going to wait for now. Got a level 5 unit of Orcs, so why are you not leveling up Sauron? There you go. There we go. We got the Morgul Blades, which means I'm going to take the Camor back off his Fell Beast again, because we want to be using that Morgul Blade to make the Morgul Shadows. And talking about those Morgul Shadows, we need to use the influence of Sauron on the Minas Morgul Fortress to do such a thing. So let's get to it. And now let's prepare to make some more Morgul Orcs. 3, 2, 1. Let's get Camor onto his mount. Also, let's notice something. That aura, that ring aura, is created by the Witch King, not by Sauron when he hits his ring form. I've only just noticed that. Only just noticed it. It's been bugging me for a while now what caused the aura. I always thought it was the Dark Lord once he reached a certain level of power. I was wrong. Let's make sure Camor uses the Morgul Blade bestowed upon him by the Dark Lord and start creating some Morgul Shadows. And then merge you with an Overseer. Keep getting some more Overseers. Well, not more Overseers, more Morgul Orcs. And then some more Morgul Shadows as well. Yeah, Bondage of the Wraiths is really good. So what else do we need? We need Goth Morgul Moloch to reach level 10. For that we need them to be near the Morgul Orcs when they start killing things. I need these Morgul Orcs to sit here when they're getting brought out. Which can use your Screech, slow those Uruk-hai down for a few moments. Come on, move back up to the front. Oh yeah, get used to that little Screech. I've tried to quiet him as much as possible, but if it does get a bit loud, I do apologise. I will try and quieten the voices of the characters in the future. Oh yeah, one annoying factor to note about the Morgul Shadows, once they're in, you can't bring them out, you can't get them out, and they cost 10 command points each. Yes, they are really good, because they slow down enemies and weaken them. But they also, like I said, they do take those command points off. But look at all those fire arrows. Moloch and Gothmog should be reaching level 10 easy peasy. Or you may be wondering, why don't I use the Strength of the Lines ability? Because the Black Orcs can never enter the track. I've tried to make them enter the track like here. But simply will not let me. I can press it on here, but they'll just all go onto... Yeah, they just all sit here. Those Frost Trolls didn't stand a chance. They were going to die. Come on, did you kill someone? Yes, you did. Make another Morgul Shadow. Why do my command points just escalate? Oh, because there's Black Orcs. Oh yeah, we have a lot of command points. Power points. Let's start spending them. Darkness and Terror of Kid of Ungol. And I was going to say straight into Call the Horde, but I thought, why go for that when I could be going for powers like Shelob? I can actually paralyze heroes in their tracks with her Spiderweb. Also just basic units, but you know. Yep, just completely paralyze them. Although I don't want to be too experimental with that near the very end of the track, because they might the game might be instructed to say, okay, they're still moving, but they should be moving to there. I'm not going to be too risky with that. But yeah, like I said, not like I said, but as you can now see, our command points went back down by that 60 because we no longer have the Black Orcs. Now, again, I want to use my Morgul Blades. They might work. But it's a risk I do not know that will work. Also, Morgul Shadows can't be knocked back. Just learnt it. Pretty cool, right? God, I know the screech sounded cool when the person first thought about it, but god damn is it annoying. I did not want to hit that unit. I wanted to hit Eomer. Damn it, didn't hit the unit. Oh well. Better to stop one unit so Eomer can take massive damage than have Eomer slowed and take 0 damage against archers while everyone else goes scot-free. Gotta pick your battles and know when to win them. Did you use your Morgul Blades? No, you did not. Oh well. You tried. I'll give you that. But you don't want to be on your mounts, I think. Otherwise, you're going to be too slow. Always want to have those spare command points to get some more of our Morgul Shadows. But now we're 5 points away from getting Tolin Gorhoth. Not Tolin Gorhoth, Gorfauer. And then we can put Sauron into his vampire form. Which would mean he can do massive amounts of damage. Well, not massive, but passive damage onto enemies, which is really good. Go on, Kamal. Did you use a Morgul Blade? Did it kill someone? Good. Another Morgul Shadow. We've got more command points. Yay! We may need more Overseers. See my Overseers. Make sure they're central so we can see them all while we're picking out the Morgul Orcs. And there we go. Power of past ages unlocked. Sauron, you are unleashed upon the world. Let them fear you once again in your physical form. Now, once we do go into his vampire form, I can set him back in his Earlay form on here, on the track, and then set him onto a strong form, which would be really good for this, the werewolf form. Because the werewolf form is really, really devastating on this, if you allow him to hunt down his enemies. But it is a glass, it's not a glass cannon, but it is a, you win some, you lose some, because you do lose the quality of the damage the vampire can do. Wow, just turned a troll into a very small shadow. Cute. Where's the Witch King in all this? We can get 2 more Morgul Orcs. I shall do so. Against some more Overseers. Gotta make sure we have enough Overseers for when it does happen, otherwise we're losing out on damage. Let's use Pillar of Fire. I'll move it over the Demon. Does minimal damage. And then let's get ready to turn him into a vampire. Oh, we even managed to use the Morgul Blades of the other Nazgul. Cool. Shame there's no more Morgul Shadows to kill. Oh wait, yeah, there is. We didn't. That wasn't actually Kamal's Morgul Blade that was used. Stop screeching so much, it's too loud. These Morgul Shadows up. They also self-heal. So even if they get damaged, they just come back even stronger. He's trying to use his Morgul Blade with all his might, but it's not working. You poor fool. Let's move these 2 back up here. Be ready. Yeah, this is very resemblant of what happened with the Rangers of Aphelion with Gondor. We've got so many of them. Okay, let's change Gorfauer into his vampire form. So he does get his enemy cause less damage. Well, underneath the swarm, that doesn't do anything. Flies faster, and then the vampires lead to vitality of all nearby enemies, restoring their own. That's really good. That is really good. We want to be using it on a large pool of enemies right now. Because once we used it, that's it. It almost killed the black Uruks, which are notably stronger than most units. To say they don't get any armor upgrades either. I say they're stronger than basic Uruk-hai without heavy armor. With heavy armor, I think they just get they get bested, just because any unit with heavy armor is just stronger. I think the next set of command points we do want to be getting Tol and Gorhoth, so we want to be getting also Gothmog and Monarch need to get to level 10. Well, one of them needs to get to level 10, but we need to be getting the Black Riders if we want to be getting where we want to be. Because we're so close. I say actually, how many Orc units do we have? That's a good question.
No rest. Come on.
That's 443. That's 11. We have 11 units of Orcs. I don't think the Black Orcs count as Orcs, but we will make the Halberdiers or Kid of Ungol as well, so because I believe they do count as Orcs. Because Orc units are units that can join with the Overseers. Orc units cannot join with Overseers, so they are not classed as Orcs. If any knowledge of this game is going to serve any purpose, it will be now. Okay, this is the wave we fear the most. We want to be using everything and anything and everything to stop the enemy. Want to be stopping a unit of those Royal Guard. Just it's them that's the problem. Keep having Gorfauer fly over, slowly kill them all. You Screech. See the Royal Guard. Oh no, those are exiles. How are you taking damage? Oh, pikemen. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Shelob, burrow into here. Yeah, you see that how they just start to run very, very far forward after they get burnt. If they die to fire damage, they will just fly. They will just go through and win. We can't let that happen, and we can't let them focus on Eowyn either. She is a decoy in a way. These Orc archers will be more than sufficient in killing her off. And if not, then we're screwed and we've lost. Oh well. There we go. Never think that heroes are useless. They serve a perfect purpose. Distraction. Oh, we trapped more than one unit. Oh, we're going to win it. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. No, don't stop. No, 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 no. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, God, I'm going to have a heart attack on this map. I swear to God. I'm going to have a bloody heart attack. Have we won? Is it over? Oh, my sweet Lord. How did we win this? How did this work? Okay. I'm getting Gorfauer back onto his original form because there's too much pressure trying to control him as well as everything else because he doesn't auto-attack anything anymore. Okay. Are all the Orcs there? Yes, don't trust those Halberdiers. They're just there to distract you, Nathan. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. It's just Phaedrid slowly moving up. We don't care about him. He's going to die. Okay. Oh. Midlife crisis averted. I wish. It's over. It's over. There's only now one wave I fear more than anything else, and that's the one with Thranduil. After we've done that, we've now bested him Lardris. We now have to best our chances with Angmar. Oh. Whew. I swear, this map's going to give me a goddamn heart attack. Don't move, Witch King. Let them come to you. This is it. This is the wave we need to try and beat. Cut off double chin as soon as possible. Focus it on the no chin Lee pace. Whoa, that was good. Why are you free back? They should be gaining experience. Witch King chase down that Thranduil and kill him. Kill the Elk Riders archers. No point in focusing on Lee pace. There's no point in focusing on Lee pace. Don't waste your time on him. The Witch King can deal with him. See, he's dead. Okay, we've just bested Angmar. The one thing that would have beaten us, we've just bested him. I am sweating. This is a stressful battle. And we still haven't got Murloc or Gothmog to level 10. Once we get the more command points, we can get the Black Riders without any problem. And then we just need one more quest to be completed. You two can actually just keep chasing them. No point in not doing it. I'll just send you back whenever I need to. Go on, you can do it. No? Okay, go back. So how many do we have again? We still have 11 units of Orc Hordes. And those 3, which is 14 altogether. So we still need to have another. And yeah, I was correct. If those Black Oryx did count as Orcs, then we'd already have the quest completed because we have currently 20 units out. But nope, they do not count as Orcs. Just need 6 more units of Orcs. Shire Baggins. Go on, Witch King. You've shown you can beat Galadriel before in the past. Let's see if you can do it now. Easy. Easy mode. Oh yeah, we should probably have them on aggressive stance as well. That's another 25% damage increase. Ugh. The things I should be doing on this map compared to the things I'm not doing. Well, things I should be doing and things I should be doing but don't do. Then Darkness is another 50% damage. Mouth of Sauron, Eye of Sauron's another 30% damage. Gothmog's 15%. The Overseers are 50%. Must I say any more? We have the biggest amount of the biggest experience boost in the game. Also, because of all of these are being level 5, they get even more damage because of that. So they're even more deadly. Wait, why are they all fearing? Oh well, let's just slowly incinerate them all with our wrath. And Screech. Oh yeah, I should probably use Blade of Destiny, because that knocks back enemies, doesn't it? It's the full power of his Blade of Destiny. Yeah, that's an AoE knockback. Yep. Oh. The list of things I should be doing on this map to try to help me win, it's just too long. There's just too much on it. Witch King, chase down Lutz. We want him DED. You think you can beat one the Nazgul? Huh. I laugh at you. We've now got the Black Riders out. Got another unit of Morgul archers while we have the command points. So we have all 9 Nazgul. Why aren't you leveling up, Gorfauer? And why are you dying? Is the bigger question. That's it. Transform into vampires. I'm not having you die. There's an easy way to escape damage. Just turn him into a vampire. Turn him into a vampire bat. Whoa, they're killing those Morgul shadows without any hesitation. Actually a bit scary. No heroes about to pass through, are they? Good. Oh. Berserker's got thrown on top of my Black Aurochs. Bit hilarious. Lost a few Morgul shadows in the process. But, you know, nothing we can't just resurrect. Okay, we've already managed to pass both. Well, actually no, we've managed to beat the 2 hardest waves. From now on, it's just a test of willpower. Can we best the other factions that don't use horsemen at all? Yes, the other Angmar wave does use not cavalry, but oh, what have I forgotten what they're called? They may use werewolves, but you know, we don't need to worry about them. Reinforcements from Rune and Harad we don't want to use, but just got them, so no complaints from anything. Now use Doubt to slow down some of these veterans of the Last Alliance. Beautiful animation as always. Let's just use other voices as well. Let's have a look at all those different animations. And in Descent, will they attack each other? Nope. But they've also simply walked past and die. Let's now cast Darkness and crack the whip. And let's see how quickly one of these units of Elven heroes will die. I know this is a lot of archers and all, but oh, that is scary. No ordinary units can die. No level 20 veterans of the Last Alliance that probably have 5,000 health each can lose that easily. I refuse to believe it. Ugh, we need Moloch leveling up. Why is he never with the orcs? Also, Gorfauer should have still leveled up because we have all 9 Nazgul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have all 9, so why hasn't he leveled up? I'm actually a bit afraid now. We're not actually going to show off Tol and Gorhoff, are we? Ugh, that's irritating. Any other way to do it? Training of Morgul Riders. Yeah, that's the other way to do it. Let's also not lose Kamul because then we can't bring him back. Let's not actually. Let's put him on his winged shadow now. We don't want any more Morgul shadows. We do not want any more Morgul shadows. Let's just put them on their mounts. Now is the Goblin Wave. Let's summon Shelob because she's having a bit of fun. Crack the whip. Let's see if we can entangle Smaug in webs. Murloc's level 10. Let's summon some attack trolls on the track. Why is he not leveling up? Why do you refuse to level up, Sauron? That looked like I should have done something, but it did nothing. Oh well. Gorfauer, go onto the ground and see if you now level up. It might just be because you're in your bat form and you don't want to level. Nope, he's not leveling up for nothing. A bit afraid because if he's not going to level up, we can't use the OP fortress that stuns everything. But to be honest, at this point now, I'm not going to say we've won, but we have gone further than any other wave before, and the rest of these are just easy waves to beat. Anything that manages to get this far is now going to die to the to all those fire arrow towers. Oh, and the Witch King as well. Why isn't he leveling up though? He should be level 10 now. We've got all 9 Nazgul. We trained a Nazgul. We occupied a build plot. We've got power of past stages. We've got the Mouth of Sauron. We've got 10 Overseers. We've recruited it from Kirith Ungol. We command a level 5 Orcor. That's already 8. Got a level 10 Gothmog. That's 10. That's 9. So he should be at level 10 by now. Because he starts at level 1. Oh, hi, Scaffer. Bye, Scaffer.
Who needs my whip?
I'm so confused. Oh, that could be another glitch, actually. Oh, I should have thought that through. I should have thought that through, because this might actually be another glitch. That might only be corresponding to this map. That once Sauron becomes Gorthower, he cannot... he can't actually level up any further. I don't know. We might have to have kill off Gorthower. Probably should have done that in the on the Isengard wave. Oh well, you live and learn. And to be honest, it's only the very smallest of differences, really. I mean, right now it hasn't really affected us so much that we have to think about it. Let's just get him into his werewolf form so we can show that off as well. Wounds will bleed, continue draining life. Briefly trample. Heavily damages an enemy hero. Briefly lowers attack. Howls and increases his damage and damage of all nearby werewolves with percent. Oh hi dwarves. Time to get killed. Crack the whip. With the Morgul blades. Oh, I wanted to show some things cool off, but nope, the game doesn't let that happen. Oh, what a shame. Whoa, I just noticed that bleeding does last for a few seconds indeed. Not as long as it stays it does, but it's still quite scary. Kill Glowin before he can fully heal, because he heals back to massive health. I know the veterans are scary and all, but they're not exactly killing material. Or focused killing material. Oh, hi Gimli. Bye Gimli. Yeah, that is just menacing, that is. It's beautiful. He's beautiful. I don't know how they managed to make the original, like, giant frost shade of the wolf. And then make it like this. It must have taken a lot of attention to detail, because they never actually had any like werewolves, any werewolf models to really work with. I guess they did have the dire wolves that the Angmar faction has in the base game, but to be able to give them that extra bit of detail as well, unless the Shadow of the Wolf actually had this as part of its original design, that's something to consider. Tramples without being slowed. Nice little red aura under his feet. That's the end of the Dwalin. But who's left? Edain and a veteran of Khazad-dûm. Why am I not surprised? Get you 3, Command Group 3. You guys, Command Group 2. Okay, so this is the last time we get command points to set us up to 2,000. So we should more than be able to accommodate our needs. Get the Morgul Riders and then continue to get more Morgul Archers until we have enough to get Gorthower to level up. If Gorthower does not level up from making the Morgul Riders, then we know for sure that the quests no longer work when he turns into Gorthower with the power of past ages. Oh yeah, just click the middle mouse button and you can rotate the screen. I've been using the what have I got the name for them? The numpad for so long, and I was always wondering if there was an easy way to do it. And I'm like, yeah, it's just right in front of you. Just never notice it. There we go. We've got things that will kill us. No, we don't. They died. Oh, hi, Crash Bandicoot. We might have to kill you. We're not going to lose the Crash Bandicoot. Oh wait, he did have those things on. Okay, okay. Oh god, he's Usain Bolt. He's a marathon runner. Don't let him pass. Yeah, fire damage should be more than enough to kill him off. He was not going to get past us for long. Goodbye. Who's there? Witch King. No, 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 no. That's a full health Witch King. That is a full health Witch King. Hell no. Hell no. I don't care what you need to do. Do not let that Witch King pass. Okay, it's only certain quests that stop Gorfal from leveling up. We've now figured that out. Oh no, no, because we made the Morgul Riders. That's how they... That's how that level got achieved. Just checking. I don't want to see anything suddenly flying through into the finish line. Yeah, I think we can move them back now. Is that not enough orcs? Are you telling me that's not enough orcs? That's 6 units. 6. 6, 12, 18. It's not enough. Oh, that's triggering. That's slightly triggering. Because we've completed almost every single quest under the sun. There's only a few we haven't actually completed. Who needs the whip? Wait, what? There's more stuff? Oh, there's those demons you can't kill for some reason. Kill off those dark Shadow Guard. Use darkness. The Eye of Sauron. Every buff imaginable. Do not let those things pass. Mouth of Sauron, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come on, come on, come on! No! We were so close. Oh, no, we weren't. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, no. That's another loss under our belt. Oh, dear. So next time, we'll be playing as Isengard, which I think is one of the easiest factions to play with. Some people disagree with me, and this disagrees with me. But I'm telling you now, they are one of the easiest. And I'll show you why next time. So I hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, ta-ra for now.